Tuesday and Wednesday, July 26th and 27th. Well, well, well. This is an interesting combination. The sun is in Leo and the moon is in Taurus. It is a 90-degree angle on a slight angle there. We have 3 planets in Leo, and I want to talk about Leo. That's why I wore shiny clothes today. You know, think about the nature of your heart. Leo rules the heart, and it rules the spine, and it rules the back. It's all about your heart being open, standing upright with your back. These people, my first love in my life when I was very young was a Leo, and he stood on the desk when he taught. It's hard to talk about him. I was so young. I was at Harvard. That's what I did. I left high school and went to Harvard, and I fell in love with a professor. It's just so funny. But the Leo energy, and he had moon in Taurus. I can't believe that. He was so passionate, and he stood on the desk when he taught, and he was all about saying, don't follow, don't believe in your religion, don't watch television. This was way back in the 70s when I was about this tall. But it was so passionate. It had so much conviction that I got inspired to ask myself questions like, what are my values? This is a very moon in Taurus, sun in Leo question. The challenge with this combination is they're so stubborn. The problem with Leos is they get so caught in thinking that they're right and having so much strength to their conviction that even when they're in the middle of the story and they know they're wrong, they don't stop. They just keep going because they hate not being correct. And that moon in Taurus makes it really sticky. So this is really at the highest level. This would be a Buddhist. A Taurus Leo would learn to stop being so attached to their point of view. Like, really, you guys, there's a whole bunch of us, over 7.5 billion almost. Every one of those have different personalities. None of them are following the same order that you think that they should be. So why don't we leave room for diversity? Now, that would be a stretch for a Leo. Accepting that people that aren't in your political party can still be heard. Accepting that your point of view about what your kids should do isn't always right. Leo, Taurus, you're not always right. And yes, I love that idea of giving up your old system of belief. I love that he taught that. Like, think for yourself, be an individual, but don't argue with me. That's Taurus and Leo together. Deborah Silverman brought you Astrology Answers. No, the other way around. Astrology Answers brought you Deborah Silverman to say, look at the points of view in your life, whether it's political or opinions about someone that you don't like or what you like to eat and don't eat, and notice how gripping you are. And it's true, it's healthy. That's called conviction. But at the same time, to take the big point of view, said the astrologer, the observer, and go, wow, I am fixed, said the Leo. And I really do stick to my guns. And sometimes probably would be good for me to put them down and actually listen. That's a trick for a Leo. Make sure you listen as well as you talk. All right. Not that I don't love Leos, I do, but I always want to caution them to be as much listening. You got 2 ears and only 1 mouth. Write that down.